Hey everybody, welcome back. I just wanted to give you a quick look at our set. If you want a detailed run through, come and look at our first story so you can see a detailed description of it. But I just wanted to take some time and let you know I will be your host for this series. And I wanted to let you know that yesterday the dress I wore, Miss Macabre made it, and she also made the one that I am wearing now. Isn't it just gorgeous? She's a wonderful designer. And look at my beautiful shoes. Aren't they gorgeous? And then my outfit in the back right here, it's backless. So let me see. See? So sexy but yet stylish. So I'm so glad you guys returned, and without further ado, we will start our story. So sit back and relax, and I will get situated and I will come right back. See you in a little bit. Bye. Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to Halloween story time. I'm so glad you could make it back with us today, and we will be doing a series on the Red and Macabre's channel, 2 stories a week in the month of October in celebration of Halloween. And this will be the second story in that series. We will do stories on Monday and one again on Friday, except for the last one, which I think Halloween is on a Monday this year, so that last story will be on Halloween day or Halloween evening. So let's get to this story. It's called The Dare. "We are the Ghost Gang," George yelled with a spree in his step. The Ghost Gang only had 3 members, George, Brian, and Christy. It was 7 days until Halloween, and this year Halloween was on a Saturday, which meant they could stay out a little later than usual and have loads of treats. George, Brian, and Christy were all 12 years old, and all went to the same school. They all lived in the same neighborhood as well. They had become friends in 1st grade, and now they were more like brothers and sisters. On Halloween day, they planned on going trick-or-treating, then having a sleepover at George's house, where they would watch scary movies all night and eat candy until they were sick. As Halloween approached, Brian began to think of things they could do to scare each other. On Halloween, nothing too dangerous, but it had to be fun. A day later, he decided it would be truth or dare, but with a twist. No truths, just dares. But the theme had to be scary, like staying in the closet for 5 minutes in total darkness, and stuff like that. Brian smiled. It was Halloween day, and you could feel the excitement. George was going to be a vampire, Brian was an alien, and Christy was a ghost. They started their night at 6 p.m. and received loads and loads of candy. They even got 2 large chocolate bars each. Everything started winding down about 9 p.m., so they decided to head over to George's house to have their sleepover. George's mom had set up the basement for them with 3 cots, some cozy blankets, and extra fluffy pillows. They also put a TV and DVD player and loads of scary movies for them to watch. They watched a couple of movies and ate a lot of candy and soda. So by midnight, they were not even close to being sleepy. "Let's watch another movie," said George, but Brian said, "No, I have a better idea. Let's play truth or dare, but without the truths, and it has to have a scary theme." "Okay," chimed in George and Christy. So they all sat in a circle, and Christy would be first to make up a dare, then Brian, and then George. Lucy dared Brian to go outside and walk around the house and call out for ghosts. Brian did so, and Christy and George laughed at how silly he sounded. As Brian was almost done, the basement began to get very cold, and the night became very still, almost silent, and they couldn't hear Brian anymore. Christy began to feel uneasy and told George to go check on Brian. He's probably hiding and going to pop out and scare us, said George. So come on, Christy, let's get him first. They turned off the lights, hid behind some shelving, and waited. About 5 minutes later, they heard footsteps coming down the stairs. But these footsteps sounded much heavier than Brian's. But Chrissy and George assumed he was being overly dramatic in order to scare them. Chrissy and George waited another 10 minutes. They could hear moving around, but then it went quiet. Then all of a sudden, they heard footsteps again going up the stairs, opening and closing the door, and finally the footsteps faded away. Chrissy and George came out from behind their hiding place, only to find Brian asleep on the cot, covered with a blanket. As they approached him, they could see Brian was in a deep sleep. He was even snoring. They turned on the lights and woke up Brian. He was confused and shivering, and said the last thing he remembered was walking around the house and then waking up on the cot. That's weird, they thought. Then Chrissy saw a piece of paper on an old coffee table. Scribbled on the paper, it read, "Hello. I see you were calling for me on a dare. Be careful, naughty children. You never know who may answer. And George and Chrissy, I watched you the whole time you were hiding." And in the distance, you could hear evil laughter explode throughout the neighborhood. And Brian, George, and Christy froze. Boom! So what do you guys think about that story? Was it scary? Did it scare you? What do you think? I really liked this story. It was fun. It was exciting. It was a little scary. So it just makes me not want to call out to ghosts anymore. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed our story time together. Please tell your friends about us. Please comment, like, and subscribe, and please share. I would really appreciate that. And come back with us next time for story time. Remember, every Monday, every Friday, except for Halloween Day, which will be on Halloween Day. Okay, good night. Bye.
Oh, hi, I'm back. I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw this couch. I don't know if I gave you a good tour of it yesterday, but it's all covered in glitter green skulls. So I just wanted to make sure that you guys saw it, and I really think it's beautiful. So, until next time, we'll see ya. Thanks for watching. Good night.